Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Yusuf. Welcome to Star Trek Online and the new content. We are on Season 24, which, considering that your typical Trek show only generally runs 7 seasons at the outside, is pretty good going. We have a whole pile of new content to be getting through tonight, and also, just as a side note, I swear they've redone Earth. That looks different. I noticed it on the login screen as well, but I swear blind they've remodeled Earth. Let's go take a closer look.
Citizen.
Yeah, I think they have. The lighting over here looks... well, the clouding and atmospherics look more detailed over here. And I swear the lighting is more blue than it was. Bit of a pity about the space box, but I suppose you can't have everything. Maybe I'm just imagining it. Maybe. Wow, Europe got urbanized, didn't it? Not quite sure what happened over in the south of England, though. It looks like Oxfordshire, Hampshire, Dorset, and a good chunk of the West Country, and Wales, have depopulated somewhat. Curious. I'm sure there's a good reason. It's probably Khan's fault. Khan! Or some such. Anyhow, welcome back aboard the Inquiry-class battle cruiser, renamed now to USS Nonesuch. Bonus points if you get that reference. And we'll start with the episode, because that sets up the new operation. So, pop the journal, and our new episode today is Firewall.
One of our classified research facilities has taken a high-profile person of interest into custody. Starfleet intelligence sent agents to investigate, but the prisoner refuses to speak with them on the matter.
Okay.
Here's where it gets interesting. The prisoner says they will only speak to you about this. Naturally, Starfleet intelligence wants to get to the bottom of things, and so they've requested your assistance. You've been granted clearance to enter the facility and meet with the prisoner. Get out there and see what's going on.
Because this totally isn't a trap. So, we're heading off to the Izar system. Yes, that's a nice non-ominous name, isn't it? Usual round of XP. Ooh, Exocomp Legume Creel. As, well, hopefully she'll be less of a problem in combat than Exocomp Peanut Hamper was, but, so, to the Izar system. And you know what? I'm feeling lazy. Let's just hit the transwarp. Whee! Boop. So, welcome to the Izar system. Ah, that's why. It's the captain was named for the system, not the other way around. Not that anyone would want to name their star system for the Commodore after he, yes, that was unfortunate. Still, the man had a talent for explosions. Alright, let's get to it. Ominous space scene and music. They're upping the quality of their storytelling of late. Mirror spacesuit. Okay. That's a Genesis effect. What? Okay, Mirror Universe, Genesis, bad. Very, very, very bad. Ah. And a self-disposing assassin, apparently. Either that or it had a cloaking device.
Commander Kyle DeSoto aboard the ISR research station. We are under heavy attack and require immediate...
Soto.
This is Captain Othu, USS Kanchu. We could use your help dealing with this Terran Empire fleet. There's something they want on that station, and they're not taking no for an answer.
They never do. Right.
We were expecting
Squat
you.
the drives.
The Terrans, not so much.
And begin the shooty.
Station classification. And here we are.
And here will fall. History may or may not care at all. You're welcome. I mean, this is Inquiry class cruiser. Rampant shooting and death is kind of what the class does. Okay, hitting the fighter was probably overkill. Fire at will, tap the brakes back. There we go. Nail the platform. Main firing onto the nebula. Torps to salvo, and just wait for him to overload. And he's dead. Fine, get rid of that cruiser. He can have the overloads instead, and the torp spread. Boom. Has everyone died? No. No, there's always one, isn't there? Rolling up. Going down. There's the Khonshu. Intel class cruisers. Interesting. I suppose it makes sense that the Intel cruisers would be looking after the Intel base. So, this formerly super secret facility.
Going sideways fast. The Terrans really did a number on the station. Our scans show they're running on emergency power and batteries. Most of their critical systems are down, including comms.
So we get security teams on board, we bail them out, and we get systems up and running pronto. Fairly standard doctrine, really.
Yes, we noticed that as well. They made surgical strikes on a number of key targets, but didn't do enough damage to destroy the station. Like I said earlier, there's something in there they want. Guess they figured they needed to soften the station up first.
Maybe.
Can you beam an away team over? We'll keep an eye on things out here.
Let's see, we must have several hundred security personnel and Makos between us. Yeah, sure, I'll send 4 officers over.
Excellent. I'd go in weapons hot if I were you. The Terrans sent boarding parties over once the station lost its shields. I doubt they'll be happy to see your team when they arrive. Are you ready to beam over now?
Yes, certainly, I will beam over myself and 4 senior officers. Instead of, you know, the 300 or 400 trained combat personnel we're carrying between us. Or we could just beam the Terrans out. I should stop overthinking this, shouldn't I? Alright, boys and girls, let's go have ourselves a party. Not a pack-led party, unfortunately, but yowzers. Okay, the lights are gone. Right, switch uniform, check my gear. That's all adequate. And for the sake of these things, go over to my own away gear as well. Hey, Kyle. I know you from somewhere and I can't place it offhand.
Commander Kyle DeSoto, Starfleet Intelligence. Thanks for coming. We can really use your help here. If we can get to engineering, we can get main power up and running. Once we have that handled, we can start restoring critical systems.
And the prisoner that they evidently want very, very badly, badly enough to raid this place, because that's the only thing you've got that's unusual here.
They're fine. The brig's security systems are still online, and life support is functional on that deck. To be honest, they're probably in the safest spot on the station. The rest of the place is running on emergency power and crawling with Terran boarding parties.
Lucky us.
This way!
Alright, Mr. DeSoto, lead on.
You're lucky you made it out here. Things were looking pretty grim.
Well, this is what happens when you
Hard to
call
say
us.
what Terrans are after. be a number of things.
They're after the prisoner. Unless you've got any other dirty laundry down here.
Or all of them.
It's gonna be the prisoner and we know it.
Offline. We'll need to use the Jeffries tube to get down there.
I knew I shouldn't have had that last jumper stick. Oh well.
Watch out! There are still some hostiles here.
Well, that's nice for me. Boop. Boop, 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 boop. Oh look, you have shields. That's cute.
That officer's still alive. Check on that plasma leak while I help him out.
Okay, scan, scan, scan the ultra high temperature plasma. Convection is not a thing, and now I need to talk to Kyle. Kyle? Kyle? Oh, there you are, Kyle.
We need to get through here. See that lower panel in the wall? Open it to access the EPS valves. You can adjust them to redirect the plasma flow and clear us a path.
Okay, let's do it.
Once we get comms back up, I'll call for a medical team.
That's nice. Now, which panel did you want me to open? Ah. Okay, pop the panel and there we go. Rotate, rotate, rotate the
Engineers
plasma.
over here.
Guns up.
Over here.
Yeah, you do not just charge
Still
into...
here too. Take him down.
Yes, yes, yes. You do not simply charge around a corner, Commander. This is a quality of your security detail. I am somewhat disappointed. Redirection engaged.
Toward the back. We have to stop whatever they're doing.
I'm gonna say it involves an exploded warp core. Alright. Yoink. Okay. Switch to shotgun. Not today, Missy. Not when you're all bunching up like that. Have a grenade. Boom. Boom. I'd ask if we were taking prisoners, but apparently not. Anybody else? Oh, yes, you apparently. Fine. Tap them all on here. And also pop my own metaphasic radiation. And room clear. Nope, Kyle's still having a party. Fine. Drop the heal on mirror, doesn't really need it. Drop the engineer and hoover up the gizmos. Job is jobbed. Cool. And now that we're done with the excitement and the holo decoys, cheers guys. Okay, Carl, what have we got? Aside from multiple broken bones and just hold still a second, would you? That looks like it stings. What have we got, Carl?
Looks clear. Let's get to work. I need you to open that lower access panel and reconfigure the isolinear chips inside it. Once you do that, we should be able to get the reactor back online.
Okay. Pop the panel. Which panel? They all look the same. Oh, right, that panel. And poke, poke, prod, poke, beep, poke, prod. Right, we have induction. Reactor pods are online. Please say we have not accidentally... Oh. Reactor pod 3 is not behaving itself.
Damn. A couple of EPS conduits were fried. We need to lock down those power spikes. I'll do what I can down here to keep things from melting down. Gonna need you to get upstairs and deal with those power spikes, though.
Okay, works for me. I have 2 engineering officers on my staff. Why am I not?
Okay.
Okay.
There are 2 consoles you can use to regulate the power spikes. The consoles are on either side of the reactor. Good luck.
Because of course we
Work
can't do
smart,
it from the
but
yikes.
fast. We need to get this under control.
Okay, yeah. I'll just step into the field of horrific lightning. Let's just wait for that to back off. There we go. Right, panel. Not happening. Right, dodge. Dodge. And... Dodge. Recalibrate. Recalibrate. There we go. And then follow round. It rather impressively, my bridge officers are not stepping into the zone of electrical suicide. Captain's prerogative and all that. Oh. There we go. Recalibrate, recalibrate.
Nice work.
Hooray!
Power's back and the EPS is locked down and in the green. Alright, there's a console near your position. Use it to bring internal sensors back online. Let's see what we're dealing with here.
Lots of angry Terrans, and they're probably all heading for the prisoner. I still say we should have just beamed them all off. Aha! Console. Internal sensors. Okay, nice touch with the display. And we're back.
To all hands. We're detecting hostiles at the brig. I repeat, hostiles at the brig.
Well, so
That's
much
not
for
good.
the...
You must be going for the prisoner.
Yeah.
Get to the brig ASAP and deal with the situation. I need to keep working here to restore critical systems while there's still time.
And whoever's done the music for this has been riffing hard on James Horner's stuff. Of which I approve. Right. Down we go. Can we turbo lift now? Oh good, we've got sensors back. That's handy. Pity we don't have the turbo lift. Secure the brig, head to the turbo lift. Do I need to go this way? Aha! Turbo lift. To security. Alright. Rifle armed, guns up. Let's go. Hey guys, I gather you have
The Terrans have us pinned down here.
well, let's put the matter on ice, shall we?
Remember the mission. Failure is not an option.
I get the distinct impression that for these guys, failure is never an option. Next. Brig. Here we are. Have your identification ready.
Oh, I see you got my message.
Yay, Leeta! Yes, I wasn't quite ready for the welcoming party, but we did indeed get the
Notice you took
message.
your sweet time to get here, though.
Well, you know what the bureaucracy's like. They didn't believe you at first, then intelligence had to approve the deployment, and then some of your friends turned up, and things generally got out of hand.
All right, let's talk.
Hey, what was that? Who left the sneaky little phaser turret in there? Clever, clever, clever. Alright, Leeta. Welcome back. I thought I'd seen the last of you.
I have to say, I was beginning to think you weren't coming. Why the delay? All-you-can-eat buffet at Quark's?
Don't tempt me. I've already been in enough Jeffrey's tubes today to remind me that I need to lose some weight.
Explain myself? Oh, honey, we do not have the time it'd take for me to explain myself to anyone. Trust me.
How about
You know
no?
why? I need your help with the kind of problem you excel at solving. And I need it fast.
Kinda need to know what the
That
problem
said,
is.
Can we continue this conversation somewhere else? I don't know if you noticed, but this place is falling apart at the seams, and I'd rather not die in a cell. Thanks.
I can appreciate that desire, yes. I fully sympathise. What are you worried about?
Absolutely! Only an idiot wouldn't be scared in a situation like this. Look, quit wasting time. Get me out of here before it's too late.
She's making a persuasive case here.
You're skeptical. I can see that. Fine. I recently acquired a sizable amount of classified Alliance research data.
Uh-huh.
All sorts of juicy secrets in there. They served me well. Knowledge is power, after all.
Well, that's reasonable. I take it the previous owners were rather upset when these things happened. Finn, it's the mirror, Leeta. Booty shorts are considered overdressed.
Even someone like me has to answer to the Emperor. I needed to justify my existence, so I shared some of that data I acquired with him.
Let me guess, shared a bit too much.
Something that he craved more than anything. Getting it became his sole purpose in life.
Oops.
As time went by, it was clear something was wrong. Whispers of madness. Rumors of a new superweapon that could destroy anything, anywhere. Even here.
So you decided to cut, run, and come and rope us in to clean up your mess.
Does it matter? I'm here. Let's move on. I had access to the Emperor's tactical plans. He means to conquer everything in existence.
Like any good megalomaniac.
This weapon will help him do that.
Ah.
Thing is, some of our top scientists feel that he could destroy everything in existence with it.
That's a problem.
In fact, they think that's the most likely outcome. And I feel the same way.
So you cut, run, came here for help, and your friends back there disagreed.
Correct. I found out about this place some time ago. It's close to a point in space where the barrier between our two universes is thin. I made my way here and turned myself in. Figured a super secret research station would avoid a lot of prying eyes. Huh. Guess I dropped the ball on that one, huh?
And it turned out to be a rather large grenade. Yes, you did.
I'm usually pretty good at covering my tracks, but I was in a hurry. Some of the Emperor's best got wind of my snooping around and decided to put a stop to it. And me.
No, Leeta, no problem. What can I say?
Out. Captain Kumarke. She's always wanted my job.
What can I say? She's an ambitious Imperial officer. And let's face it, we all know how you get promoted in the Empire. And no, I don't mean it that way. I mean murdering your boss or discrediting them. Or getting somebody else to murder your boss. Either way, dead men's boots, and no one really cares if you were the person who did the emptying.
Huh, not even a little. They were here to silence me. Permanently.
Ah.
Didn't work out so well for him, though. Like I always say, if you come at the Queen, you better not miss.
I've heard that line before as well. Huh. Then again, I suppose she's got reason to be grateful that apparently our force fields are weapons-proof as well as prisoner-proof. Handy, that.
I see you've met the prisoner. Charming, isn't she?
Yeah. Somebody could have just said this straight off. I probably would have dumped half a dozen torpedoes and told Captain Kumarke she could have the promotion with my blessing. So actually, perhaps it's wiser they didn't tell me who the prisoner was.
I've been able to restore most of the critical systems, but we still have a Terran problem.
Of course we
They've
do.
regrouped and dug in around the data lab. I need you to convince them of the error of their ways.
No problem. Can we just... a couple of hundred security guards? Just beam them in? No, fine.
There is a turbo lift around the corner from you that will take you there.
Lucky me.
Don't you dare leave me here! Where are you going? Oh!
Don't worry. Dying in a cell is the last thing I'll let happen to you, Admiral. Hey guys. We'll just put them all on ice. And then bullets for everybody. Are we done? Nope, need the other turbo lift. Now, Vera. I don't think that stuff even qualifies as armor. Right, data lab. Oh, hi. Right, well, shoot the medic first, guys. Then shotgun. Sorry, pulse wave. And the door is cleared. Right, where's our next problem? Primary oh, of course, they want the data as well as Leeta, don't they?
How delightful. I seem to have acquired a new nemesis.
You just inherited one, sorry. Hey, you wanted Leeta's job, you get her nemesis as well. Well, be careful what you wish for. Oh. There's always one, isn't there? Excuse me. Down you go. Alright, snap over to shield regen. And drop them all. Boop. Are we clear? We are clear. Okay, let's move. I said, are we clear? Guys? Guys, you appear to have found more Terrans? Never mind. They'll follow on, I'm sure. Unless the Terrans they found were... Hello, Terrans! Hey everyone, we found Terrans. I know it's not a pack-led party, but it's the next best thing. Now, if you don't mind, I would like you to make them go in pieces. Preferably before he pulls up that chain gun of his again. Good news, he pulled up the chain gun. Right, patch myself up. Lead with a sniper shot. Down you go. Got him. Everyone dead? Let me rephrase. Everyone unfriendly dead? Okay, we're good. Right, override the primary data core lock. We're in. Ah, Captain.
I'd love to stay and slay, but duty calls, I'm afraid. Until next time.
Alright, what was she raiding? Or deleting? Format complete. Ah, damn it.
Looks like the mainframe was compromised. Check the next console and verify the status of the backups.
Okay, you know the rules. 3 backups, 2 media, 1 location.
How bad is it?
I'm gonna say total. Mainframe's been wiped and the backups are...
System's been wiped.
Yep.
Damn! That means we have no idea what data they took.
I assume she took everything.
Right. Hold on. Damn. A ship just made the jump from our space to the mirror universe. I'm betting our mysterious Lucari was on board. We're gonna have to chase her and get that data back.
Nice. Do we need an ion storm?
That won't be necessary. One of the research projects here was a dimensional portal activator.
Ah.
I went to prototype a few months ago, so they probably worked all of the bugs out of it by now.
Ah, probably. Yes, probably. What does it do?
It generates a trans-universal portal between our universe and the mirror universe. They worked on it here because the barrier between our universes is thin.
So I've been told. Has it occurred to you that there is basically no set of circumstances except this one in which we want to go to the mirror universe?
The prototype was installed on the conch chute. With it, we'll be able to open a portal to the mirror universe. Once we're there, we can pursue the Terrans and get back what they stole from us.
Lucky, lucky us. Well, let's get to
you're going
it.
to blindly chase after her, aren't you? Well, if you die, the odds of things going south increase dramatically. So I guess I'm coming with you. Someone needs to make sure you don't screw it all up. Are you ready to head back to your ship?
Absolutely. Asshole.
I hope you're ready for a fight. If I know Kumarke, she'll send a welcoming committee to greet us on the other side.
Of course.
She's so thoughtful. You know, for a sadistic purple sociopath.
Probably why she's risen so high in the Terran Empire. And De Soto's hopped over to the Khonshu. Okay.
The transit devices are up and running on all ships. We're ready to move out on your mark.
Okay. Let's go poke an even bigger hole in reality than usual then. Ooh, shiny. Alright, into the red swirly thing, guys. What could go wrong? The pot, the kettle, the stove, most of the saucepans, and a good chunk of the cutlery, Penguin.
Talk top marks for effort, but I'm afraid I'll have to lower your score for effectiveness. Your precious data has already been delivered to my colleagues on the station.
Excellent, now I know where to get it, thank you.
It's charming that you think so. I'd keep you as a pet, but the Emperor wants your head on a platter. And who am I to say no to our supreme ruler?
Someone who clearly doesn't have enough guns?
Screaming. It's so much more entertaining that way.
I'm gonna say no. Battle stations.
Told ya. She's as predictable as a warp core breach.
And about as survivable. Gravity well in effect. Pop over that cruiser. Yo-yo high. And with the frigate popped in. Thank you. Attack team engaging. And roll into the next cruiser. Phaser shotgun. Yes, I have a shotgun the size of a starship. It's a very nice toy. Drain their shields. Torpedo salvo in. Roll straight onto the escort. Keep the forward guns going. Tetrion pulse. And forward batteries should finish him off. Done and done. And yep, we just ploughed through the entire lead element with no difficulty whatsoever. Ah! I like to say it's like riding a bicycle, but bicycles don't involve that many explosions, if you're doing it right. Okay, so shield generators, second squadron left. Right, we'll cut this command battleship out of the way first.
Take out their shield generators. I want to beam down to the station and get your data back.
Well, yes, but first I'm going to clear up the escorts. Start with the big one. Then hit the frigates. Beams fire at will to engage. Grav well to hopefully suck everybody in. And the warp core explosions from the first explodey ship should hopefully deal with the rest. Or at least soften them up a bit. Pew 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 pew. Okay. Clear on the frigate, yo-yo him to death. Stern arrays onto the last frigate. Forward weapons onto the generator. Forward weapons to overload. First generator collapsed. Second generator collapsing. There we go. Call in emergency power and hollow fleet. Because more guns and more ships is never a bad thing. Boop. It's okay. Also, my RSP needs to trigger. Get my shields back. Right, pop one last frigate. Weapons in overload. Collapses shields. He goes boom. Frigate goes boom. Generator goes boom. And once the frigate goes down, we should... Oh no, there's one more generator. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. There we go. Yes. Safe is good. Safe is very good. Right, and we're done. Now all we have to do is reboard their mirror of our station and steal their data core.
Now that we've finished off the welcoming committee, why don't we beam down to the station? The longer Kumarke has that data, the more damage she'll do with it.
We're beaming down, yes, yes. When I say we, I don't mean you. Oh, who am I kidding? She's beaming with us, isn't she? I'd rather leave her on the bridge, on the brig. Either, don't really mind.
We need to move fast. The data labs are on a different deck, and they'll be coming for us soon.
Lovely.
Attention all hands. The traitor and her pets have arrived. Do bring me their heads, won't you?
Well, when you're asking that nicely, how could they possibly refuse?
That was quick. Still, This is a Terran station, and Terrans aren't terribly fond of taking orders from aliens. We might find a useful ally in the Agonizer chamber. Let's drop by and see who's suffering for defying the Purple People Crusher.
Really? Not the Purple People Pulverizer? Honestly, that's the Terrans for you. They can't even alliterate properly. Oh, hi guys.
I'm gonna claim the glory for this one.
No, you get to be the first person to eat a phaser shotgun to the face. But I'm sure it was incredibly glorious. Briefly. Alright, line them up, knock them down. Just need to get round on their flanks. And pop a shield recharge. There we go. Jobbed. Back to the TR. And, oh looky. Freeze. Oh, that's awkward. Shields are taking more damage than I thought. Alright. Drop the tactical lieutenant. Shields do not work well against bullets. A lesson that apparently the Terran Empire is not living long enough to talk about. Right, turbo lift locked down. So, we'll... Oh, hey guys.
Oh, look, it's our DeSoto. Better turn the Agonizer off before he dies.
That would be a good idea. I see they've got the shield proofing done. Don't mind me, everybody.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, are you feeling
Let's see
generous?
what he has to say. I'm dying to hear how he wound up in the booth.
Well, the Purple People Pulverizer probably, you know what, there's any of a dozen reasons. Maybe he was just late for his duty shift. I mean, he's not a Bolian, but he's almost certainly guilty of something.
You. Figures. The only person who'll help me is an enemy from another universe.
What can I say? You're apparently a bit short on friends in your own.
Gumarke. She's been using Terrans as lab rats, testing the Emperor's new toys on them.
Aha.
Right. No Terran should be put to death by alien scum like her. Or that Bajoran traitor behind you.
Lovely.
I tried to stop her. As you can see, that didn't work out for me.
Well, those are the risks you just take with a mutiny, aren't they? Especially when the person you're mutinying against has got the Emperor's backing. And the toys you mentioned?
The Emperor is obsessed with that stuff. Thinks it'll make him invincible. Has something to do with...
Boring conversation anyway.
I know there are rules, but,
Looks like Gumarke used the Agonizer to keep poor DeSoto quiet.
yes.
Loose lips sink ships, after all. What? You don't think I did that, do you?
Yeah.
Your team had eyes on me the whole time, champ.
Yeah, and we don't know what you have by way of remote overrides or cybernetics. So, yeah, it might have been Gumarke pulling a remote override and you were leaning on the control console. But we are going to have a conversation about the Emperor's toys later.
Oh, and I'm really looking forward to that, let me tell ya. Can we go now? It'd be good to get what we came for before Gumarke calls in every Terran in comms range to murder us.
Hey, it's not that they've had any luck so far. What was on this console anyway? Well, I don't see a button marked instant death, so I suppose we'd better just take her word for it. Next time, though, open the doors before we let everybody out. Oh. My, quite the little murder machine when you've got your mind to it, aren't you? Huh. So, turbo lift, engineering deck, let's go.
Perhaps I wasn't clear earlier. Kill Leeta and her thugs. Now!
No, I think you were completely clear about it. It's just, you know how it is. People get in the way, there are explosions, stuff happens, corpses splatter the walls. We occasionally have to duck out from under the shield umbrella because otherwise there's a grenade going off. Shoot the medic, everyone, please. Eek, boop. Yes, I just disintegrated that guy with a bullet. The TR-116 is just that good. Oh, that's our beam turret now. Fine. Hey, oh, where is everybody? There you are. You really shouldn't be bunching up like that, but hey, no one survived long enough to file a report, and I don't think these guys read paperwork anyway, so perhaps it's to my advantage. Right, zoom in. Yank. Take the corner. Boop. Fine red vapor, yes, very fine red vapor. Leeta, on the basis that this panel is almost certainly wired to do something unpleasant to any poor sod who doesn't have the code, would you like to just play with a panel of doom? No? 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 Fine.
Better let me handle that log, Chief. I can crack it like an egg.
Get to it. We've got ink. Really. At some point, these people are going to learn about not bunching up in enclosed spaces. Also, that freeze zone of mine is just a smidge overpowered. There we go. Doors open. And here we go again. Alright. Dropping safe zone. Ish. That was not a safe zone. That was in fact an incredibly dangerous zone. And same drill as before. Shoot the medic before she starts reviving them. Before she starts reviving them. Fine, you get to die twice. Lucky you. Credit to Leeta, she does seem to be... Well, I'm not going to say on our side, it's more of a mutual problem thing, but she's pulling her weight for once. Alright, data core. Hey guys, just, you know how this goes. Drop the medic. Metaphasic sweep. And we are clear. Right. Does this scream trap to anyone else? Okay, data. Access, 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 access. Clearance denied. Project Pharaoh.
Oh, locked you out, didn't she? Kumark is good, but she's not as good as me. I can crack her security and get to that data, but you're gonna have to trust me.
Of course.
You could, and I'm sure they're gifted, but do they know the latest in Terran security protocols? No, because I do. The time they'll waste getting past those is time Kumarke can use to bring in enough Terrans to put an end to this little raid of yours, fast. So, what's the call here, boss?
Make it happen.
Oh, see? You can be reasonable when you try. I'll get started then. Wait, hold on.
She changed the security protocols, didn't she?
That exocomp over there. We can use that to expedite things.
Ah,
Reprogram it to help us. When a console becomes active, unlock the console and wait for the exocomp to do the decryption.
anything else? Besides, you know, the horde of angry Terrans that's coming this way?
Yeah, expect company. Angry company. You'll have to protect the exocomp while it's working. If it's damaged, do what you can to get it operational again. Oh, and keep me alive, too. Thanks.
You're welcome. No promises, you understand. Right, exocomp. Exocomp. Where is... Ah, there it is. I just hope this thing isn't a mirror. Well, it is a mirror XCOM. I just hope it's got the proper... Ah, there we go.
Real. Ready to receive new instructions. specific instructions.
Nice, they gave it a...
Data's heading to the console at 1
Yep.
o'clock. Get it before it's lost.
Wonderful. Where is 1 o'clock? There we go. Retrieve, 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 retrieve. Right, so the 12 o'clock in's relative to her then. Of course it would be. Why did I even stop to question that?
Keep it up. There's more to go.
That's nice. Also, we've got friends incoming.
Data's heading to the console at 5 o'clock. Get it before it's lost.
Works for me. Let's just put those guys on ice. Pop the console. Okay, Lagoon McCreel, do your stuff. Well, it hasn't beamed out on me yet, so hey. I suppose that's a good sign.
Keep it up. There's more to go.
Yep, and we can put these guys back on ice again. Oh, except they had friends. Come on.
Data's heading to the console at 9 o'clock. Get it before it's lost.
On it. Okay, poke, poke, prod, pod, poke, poke. Do your stuff. Freeze is on. And then the locals turn up. Right, you,
Keep it up.
Ensign.
There's more to go.
Yoink. Yoink. Anyone else? We've got 2 more to retrieve. Where's the next console?
Data's heading to the console at 5 o'clock. Get it before it's lost.
Works for me. 2, 1, engage.
Oh, the exocom's damaged. Get it back online.
Yes, 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 yes. Working. Repair. Repair, 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 repair. Stop blowing holes in my exocomp. Got it.
The clock's ticking here. Stop messing around.
Hey! I had that with 2 seconds. Clear up, you lot.
Data's heading to the console at 9 o'clock. Get it before it's lost. Keep it up. There's more to go.
On it. Oh, I wonder if...
Oh, the exocom's damaged. Get it back online.
I'm surrounded by AIs.
The clock's ticking here. Stop messing around.
Yes, and I'm endeavouring to stop messing around. Unfortunately, we have a slight Terran problem and they're shooting the exocomp.
Data's heading to the console at 1 o'clock.
Right.
Get it before it's
Better.
lost.
Now, if you don't mind, everybody kill the ensign. Alright. Retrieve files. Freeze them. Retrieve files. Alright, Peanut, do your stuff. Don't know what's up with my team at the moment. They're doing their best.
Got it. Finish off our uninvited guest.
Hooray!
Get out of here.
And bring the exocomp. Right, you know what? Ice her. Yoink. Focus fire. And I think we're just about done. I should have brought in Ensign Rock.
All
Do-
right,
there we
that's
go.
what we came for. Take the exocomp with us. It'll be useful when we need to decrypt all of this data.
Also, it's got all of the data, so yeah.
Great. Now let's get out of here while we still can.
For once we are in agreement. Oh, come on, Finn. She's a mirror officer. She is going to betray us the moment it's convenient to do so. This is absolutely a ye gods. That's a lot of ships.
Found what we came for?
Yeah, whose drink did you spill?
That's good news. Unfortunately, it's all bad news out here. Kumarke's back. She brought reinforcements.
Yep.
We'll have to deal with it if we're going to make the jump back to our universe.
And the Brookhaven?
The Brookhaven is generating some sort of advanced protection field on Kumarke's flagship.
Nice.
We'll need to deal with the Brookhaven first before we can even put a scratch on the Rescava.
Well, let's get
Like
to
the
it then.
14 sacred trees of Lugar, I am invincible. Make peace with your gods.
Does the myth say anything about what happened to the 14 sacred trees when they encountered a Canadian lumberjack? Just asking, you understand, nothing personal. Alright, loop back round, deploy a gravity well just to pull them all in. Back up on the weapons, call in reinforcements, jam their weapons, and fire at will. Yes, I know, I'm just hoovering up all the escorts first. Priorities and all that. If my tactical officer's a little bit slow on the uptake, well, actually that is my fault, but it's not something I can immediately fix. Alright, hammer down the last of these frigates. Great. I've got an ability that gives me a speed boost whenever I activate a weapon ability. It does occasionally result in overshoots. Alright. Arming cruiser command for weapons power. Deploy gravity well. Deploy attack teams. Evasive maneuvers to hold clear. I was aware. Swinging round, weapons forward intense. And shotgun.
You're quite capable in battle. Perhaps I will make you my pet officer.
How about no? Why is she still talking? Her ship has exploded.
Delaying tactic has gone on long enough. Be seeing you.
Oh, she ran. Fine.
Please tell me I don't sound like
Sorry, you kinda do. Only, you know, more smug.
Looks like we caught a break. We'd better get back to our universe before she returns with a full Terran armada.
That would be wise. Yes, a really, really nice desk, some good patio furniture, couple of bookshelves. Depends how big they are, doesn't it?
Right. We'll open the portal. Once it's ready, go through and cross over. We'll cover you.
And is this going to result in your capture when the Terrans roll back into town?
Okay. We're all set here. Just give the word when you're ready.
Let's find out. Back we go.
You're all clear. Get
Oh.
through the portal.
Sweet, we get nice color-coded port. Oh, what a surprise.
There's no more time. Go! Attack it. Target the lead cruiser and fire at will.
So, one of those 5-second foreshadowing things, really.
Oh, looks like the Khonshu didn't make it. Guess it wasn't a good day for the DeSotos of either universe.
I haven't tossed her in a cell already? I am getting slack.
Ooh, touched a nerve, did I? Sorry about that. Look, it wasn't all bad. We got your missing data and some choice Terran data to go along with it.
Ooh, shiny. Anything about the Emperor's new toys?
You didn't think I'd stop when I collected your data, did you? What did I say earlier? Knowledge is power. And based on what I saw in there, I'd say we have quite a bit of power to enjoy here.
Terrific. Are we talking AA batteries or matter-antimatter reactor?
We read you. We're only picking up one ship out there, though.
Oh, good. You can count. Yeah, the others got stuck or dead.
Understood. Was the mission a success?
Well, we have a huge pile of data to analyze, so on that basis, yes, Penguin if they're lucky.
That's good to know. Thank you. We have a lot of repairs to make over here, but if there's anything we can do for you, let us know.
3 Reactor G knows the use of one of your cells and all of your decryption and analysis facilities. But beyond that, no, nothing in particular.
If I might make a suggestion, let's take our prize somewhere with a lot more defenses than this station. Kumarke might come after us. Again. And we're sitting ducks where we are now.
I have an even better suggestion. Let's copy the data so it's in more than one place, and then let's put a small fleet here because we know this is a breach point between our universe and the Terrans. You know, minor details. Ooh.
And so they run home, tails between their legs. They probably think they've won.
No, it's only the first episode.
We have everything we need from them. The location of the Emperor's prize is now known. He will be most pleased. Make sure all is ready for the next stage. Soon we will strike. For the glory of the Empire!
Huh. And apparently I'm only a lieutenant. I need to get my murder on. Although there's an interest... I wonder how that changes if you do a discovery, Captain. Because if memory serves, the discovery character's counterpart is dead.
Lives are never a cost we want to pay. I'm sure that the data you brought back will bring meaning to the sacrifices made today.
Something about Tilly killing him with a spoon.
I'm surprised at the level of cooperation you received from Admiral Leeta. Whatever the Terran Emperor is up to must have really spooked her. I think we have a long, difficult road ahead of us on this. Alliance intelligence is working overtime to decrypt the data you recovered from the Terrans. The exocomp you liberated has been quite useful in that endeavor. With luck, we'll have more insight on the Emperor's plans soon.
Ah, good, good. And we get Exocomp Legumir Creel, new duty officer. Okay. Right. Exit that. Let's have a quick look at what the Exocomp's got to add. There she. Wow. Okay, that is not an obvious box at all. Exocomp Legumir Creel, and you're right. Blue box, purple, purple options. So, yeah, they couldn't resist the lower decks reference, or for that matter, the Portal reference. Please say it's smarter than Wheatley. Live by the filters, die by the filters. Or at least get hopelessly lost and then starve to death in filters. Yeah, 20% chance on a flank to provide an exocomp for 45 seconds. Maybe. I'll think about it.